Good morning, students. Let's start our chapter number 6, Rural Development. Gandhiji said that India lives in its village because most of the population of India is depend on the agriculture previously. So they live in the village and the culture you can say nowadays also. Whatever the rituals and cultures are there, we are not doing that thing. So that is why we can say like that because they are just the people those who are following their culture from the very previous way like that. So now we will read about this chapter. The introduction or the learning objectives of the chapter are introduction of the ruler, means what is mean by rural development, what is mean by rural area and all that thing. Credit and marketing in the rural areas, agriculture market system, diversification of the productive activities, sustainable development, and organic farming are the main objectives of this chapter. So let us start our chapter with the introduction. Agriculture is the main source of the livelihood in the rural sector because most of the people are depend on that. A very big population of our country was depend on the agriculture and the activities that are related to the agriculture. The growth and expansion of the industries urban centers did not mean real progress of India. The real progress of India can be realized by developing the rural area because there are many opportunities if we are develop those areas. So means rural areas. So there are many opportunities to make our country a very in a developed position. So we have to make a plan according to that because we Indians are very simple people and we are just very hard workers also. So we and what if and we are very social also. So what is the thing in the rural areas we can see all these qualities. So we have to do some activities like that. We have to make a plan the activities that can develop to those people also. Because when we all are together, then the India will develop. If we are thought that we the people those who are living in the urban areas only they are developed, they know the new technologies, they are going to the foreign, they are coming from there, so it doesn't mean that the rural means country developed. So we have to take initiatives to develop the rural areas. um, to develop the rural areas, first of all we have to be think about some of the points, or those points are development in the human resources. In the previous chapter we learned about the human resources, what is meant by human resources. So the quality of the human resources need to be improved by the literacy, by the literacy of the females also. With the literacy what we have to do, we have to develop the skills also, and we provide the good better facilities for the mental and physical growth also. So those that is called the all these qualities, all these things make a human a resourceful person. If they are resource, they are working, so they will be developed. The economical growth is also there, social also there, physical also there. So that is the thing. Next is land reforms. What is meant by land reforms? It includes the objectives like elimination of exploitation in the land relations, um, actualization of the goal of the land to the tillers, improvement in the social economic condition of the rural people poor by widening their land bases, increasing the agriculture productivity and the production with the land reforms, development of the productive resources. What is meant by development of the productive resources? The resources of each locality to enhance the opportunity of employment, means we have to make the plan or the government have to implement the plans according to the area wise. Not they have to plan in this, they have sitted in the Delhi and they will make the plan and they will implement it to the whole India, because every area have a different type of vegetation, different type of environment is there, different type of people and culture is there. So that is the thing they have to be followed like that. Next is infrastructure development. Infrastructure development, why the infrastructures development is very essential, because these are the basic things to develop the thing like irrigation, electricity, credit market, transport facility, better communication system, agriculture, good agriculture tools they have to use, technologies they have to use. All these things are the basic thing of a life. If we want to life acceptancy to be greater or bigger, we have to develop these type of infrastructure, because it is, you can say it is a right of a person also. Those who are just living in this country, they have to get the good facilities for themselves. Next is, what is mean by rural credit? First of all, we will discuss about that. Types of loan for farming families, gestation period to purchase inputs for farming to meet the other family expenses, establish of social banking agency approach. So first of all, we will discuss about these 3 points of the rural credit, that why the rural credit is essential and how can it help. So, rural credit growth of rural economic depends on the timely infusion of capital. To realize higher productivity in agriculture and non-agriculture sector, in agriculture, farmers asked to be strong need for the credit due to the long time gap between the crop sowing and realization of income. Means they have to cut and they have to be sell that, and when they got the amount for that. So it is a very long gap between them, 5 to 6 month gap is there. So they need for that, that is the time of the gestation, and they have to be need a money for that. Money for what? Money for the next farming, money for the household expenses, money, all that thing. So farmers borrow some from various sources to meet initial investment on seeds, fertilization, implement of the other family expenses, like marriage, death, religious ceremonies, etc. So credit is one of the important factors which contribute to agriculture production. An efficient and effective rural credit delivery system is crucial for rising the agriculture productivity and income. So it is required that a good source of the rural credit should be there. So the what are the sources are there? Establish the whole social banking and agency approach. Next is the Green Revolution, a herbinder of the major changes in the credit system and setting up of the SGS. So first of all, we will discuss about that the Green Revolution hybridization of the major changes in the credit. So what happened when the growing modernization of agriculture during the post-green revolution period, the requirement of the agriculture credit has also increased in the recent years. Broadly, there were two sources from which the farmers can be raised loan: non-institutional sources and institutional sources. So these are the two different way they are getting the money from there. So the is non-institutional sources like money lenders, they have to take the money from the their relatives, or from the some traders or the commission agents, or the rich landlord. They will take money for that. Institutional sources: cooperative bank, land development bank, commercial bank, religion rural bank, the government, the National Bank of Agriculture and the Rural Development, SGS, SG, SHG, self-help groups. So they will take the money from there. Self-help group, what is mean by self-help group? What happens, some of the poor people just make a group and they will save some money. The person, those who require the money from there, they will take from that money. Now in the next video we will discuss about the rural banking.